All right, here we go. Proctor Rails versus Hopkins. Also have no clue what their mascot is. Kings, maybe? I don't know. That's what their jerseys look like. Dunbar will take the face-off here to start us off for Proctor. He is flanked by Tallarico and Simonson. There's Olsen and Nimmons on defense. Olsen tries to send that on net. It's going to hit a Hopkins body and deflect up out of the zone. Hopkins centers out front. You get a shot off. Grabco's going to make the first save. Hopkins picks it up behind the net. Simonson will strip that and head back the other direction. Simonson whiffs on a clearance attempt there. Hopkins will pick it up along the boards. Come into the zone. They run into Olsen. Burke will pick the puck up in the corner. Burke up to Simonson. Simonson looking for Tallarico. It's behind him. We'll turn it over to Hopkins. Hopkins has control in the neutral zone. They'll come across the blue line. Get a shot off. Grabco's going to glove that. Off of the face-off, Katerlik will pick it up, moves it over to the boards. Hopkins is going to hold it in. Zach chips it up and out of the zone. Hopkins will send it cross ice. Nimmons over there will send that down into the zone for an icing call. Katerlik up the boards looking for Fish. Hopkins will send it back down low to be intercepted by Johnson. It's taken off of his stick. Welty will pick it up, pin it against the boards. Welty carries down, tries to maintain control of the puck in the corner. Nimmons gets a shot off on net. Rebound out front. Welty gets a shot on that, hits the side of the net. Poke checked away by Katerlik. Gonna get a Rails ice or offsides call there. Tallarico will take that off a Hopkins stick, sends it over to the boards. Dunbar will pick it up. Dunbar down to the corner. Drops that back, looking for Tallarico. Tallarico bodied off the puck. He loses an edge and goes down. Or is pushed down. Burke gets a stick in. That'll be picked up by Dunbar. Dunbar chips it along the boards. Hopkins tries to send it back up along the boards, and Dunbar blocks that. Dunbar tries to center. He sends that one out of the zone. Burke's got pressure on him. Grabco will drop that off to Burke. Burke's going to flip that one up. He's looking for Tallarico, who gets behind the defender there. Tallarico stripped of his stick. Hopkins is going to come away with that. That's on net. Saved by Grabco. It'll be sent back up out of the zone. Cross ice pass to Hopkins. They're going to carry in. They get a shot off on grab. He deflects that behind the net. This puck picked up by Simonson. Simonson hits a body. Dunbar will take it. Dunbar from center ice dumps that off to the side of the net. Rails grab a line change there. Hopkins will move it up towards the blue line. Nimmons along the boards, turns and sends that back. It's knocked down by Hopkins, kept into the zone. Brzezinski tips that up to Nimmons. Hopkins will come away with it. They've got control in the corner. Nimmons' stick lets Brzezinski pick it up. He sends that along the boards. Hopkins will hold it in, send it back down low. They get a shot that's blocked by Nimmons. Kadalik picks it up, carries behind the net. Kadalik sends that one along the boards. I don't think it's got enough for an icing at all. Hopkins will pick it out in front of their net. Cross ice deflected. Dunbar gets in there, gets a stick on it. Dunbar bodied off of that in the corner. Radzak behind the net, tries to center. Dunbar will pick it up. Dunbar looking up ice for Nimmons, and it's going to be intercepted by Hopkins. They'll have it 2-1. They're going to walk in and get a shot off. Come in with a rebound shot. Hopkins sends that on net. That hits a stick, deflects. Nimmons tries to clear that out. Hopkins will pick it up, get another shot off. That'll be saved by Grabko. Faced 2 or 3 shots there in quick succession. They are tracking shots on goal for this game, so here you go, Carisha. Johnson will take the face off here for Proctor. Sent down to the corner to Burke. Burke flips it across looking for Olsen. It's past Olsen. Radzak will get there and pick it up. Sorry, that was Fish. Rails offsides call there. That one snuck out of the zone and Burke sent it back down, not necessarily even intentionally. But he's sticked away by Olsen. Sends that down to the corner. Fish meets him behind the net. They reverse course. I'm going to send that up to the center of the ice. Almost broken up there by Welty. Olsen will get a stick on it. Hopkins will take it back. Hopkins will dump that one to the corner where they look for a line change. Olsen there first. Olsen sends that up and out of the zone. Welty's going to pick it up center ice. Taken off of his stick. Johnson to the boards. That one's going to get out of the zone. Tallarico and Welty, little collision there. Centering pass up front for Hopkins. That's sent back along the side of the net. I got a Hopkins player down in front of the net. He's getting up though. I want to be held in by Hopkins. Drop it back for the defender. Whiffs on a shot. Intercepted by Tallarico. Tallarico up ice to Simonson. Simonson regains control. Hopkins gets a shot that's deflected by the defender. Dunbar to the boards. Hopkins is going to come away with that. Tallarico will get a stick on it. Tallarico's tripped. No call coming on that. They're going to call a Dunbar, I believe, or Kaderlich. On a tripping call, however. We're going to take Dunbar on a tripping call there. So the Rails will be shorthanded here. Just less than 10 minutes left in the first period. I'm going to try to disconnect and reconnect when they get a break here because it sounds like the video is coming across blurry for some reason. Same Wi-Fi as earlier, so I'm not sure what the issue is, but not helpful if you can't see it. Hopkins will walk in. They get a shot from top of the circle. That's high over the net. I'll try restarting it. Hopkins circles back around through the neutral zone. They're going to carry to the corner behind the net. Go for the wraparound on Grabko. Rebound out front, picked up by Tallarico. It's knocked off of his stick. Hopkins will keep it in the zone, however. Be a glove save by Grabko. Sorry, I got off on the clock there too, trying to figure out the Wi-Fi situation. All right, I'm gonna hop off. Hopefully nothing horribly exciting.